Okay, so now finish this process, and here now we need to set up the first project, so it will download the mandatory things which are needed to run the Android app on Android. So I will click on new project, next, and my application demo 2, finish. So now click on finish. So here it will scan all the profiles of the project to do the indexing, and also download the packages needed for this sample project. So make sure during this process you have stable internet connection or good internet speed. Most of the time in peak times, like from 6 p.m. to up to 10 or 11 p.m., the internet speed is sometimes low in some areas. So due to the slow or poor internet connection, maybe it will cancel something during the first retry or second retry. So maybe you need to open close the Android Studio or open it again, or maybe, or you can also retry the things with the sync project with Gradle file. This option is currently disabled because this process is already in progress. Okay, so now our project indexing and the package downloading process have been completed, and the next part is to we run this project on the physical Android device. So one question arises here. We are here to set up the Flutter development environment, and why are we trying to run the app in the native app in the Android Studio? Actually, this is because with Flutter we will use Android SDK to run the app on the Android phones. So if we set up it here, then it won't be needed in the during the Flutter deployment or development part. So here I will connect my physical Android phone. So okay, so to connect physical Android phones, you need to turn the developer modes on your phone. So on my for that you need to go to the settings and go to the bottom of the phone and click on about phone, and after that go to the build number and tap it here 5 to 6 times. In my case, my developer mode is already enabled, so it's showing this error, this message here. So as developer mode has been enabled, so I come back and go to additional setting, and here developer options is showing. So I will click on it, and here it's showing how to enable the developer options. And the next part is I will connect my Android phone with my PC through data cable, and after connecting the data cable I need to enable the transfer files. Click on transfer files and come down and click here USB debugging. So after enabling the USB, you will see this dialog. So always allow for debugging and OK. And now here, as you can see here in this list, we are able to see our physical Android device. So now I will run this sample app on the phone. Okay, so as you can see here, our sample app has been successfully running on our physical phone. So the Android setup process has been successfully completed. So the next part is we need to check it again on our command line through Flutter Doctor. Okay, so here it's showing that command line path is not tools is not showing here, so for that we need to run stk manager slash dash dash install. So if we run another command prompt and type our commands there, here I will write stk manager as it's not recognizing this command. So another command is adb, which is for Android debugging. It's not all recognizing this one too, so for that I need to set up these things in the environment variable. So for that I will go to Android SDK and build tools, no actually platform tools. I need to set this path in the environment variables. And the next path is tools bin. This is the path here. We also need to copy this in the and paste it here. And the third thing is we also need to see the configuration of Java. Is it perfectly set up or not? No, it's not perfect working here, so we also need to set up the Java configuration. So for that we need to go to the Android Studio folder, which is at program files, Android Studio and JBR bin. This is the path where we have the Java file. So we will copy this from here and paste it in the environment variables. Okay, so we have done 3 changes here. So we need to close our command line to affect the new changes in the commands and open the command prompt again. Here I will write adb is working, SDK manager. It's giving some error. Is Java command working? Yes, Java working. SDK manager is not working. So and in the Flutter doctor -v we are getting actually in docto. Okay, so it's showing this error again, that we need to install the command line tools to SDK manager. So in our case SDK manager is giving some error. So to install the command line tools, we go back to the Android Studio, click on tools, SDK manager and SDK tool, and here is the Android SDK command line tools. I will click on it and apply. It will download the command line tools and install it. Okay, so command line tools has been successfully installed. So press OK and I will run the flutter doctor -v command again. So here we haven't getting any error, just need to accept the license, Android license. So for that we need to copy this command and paste it. and there are some license, so we need to click type Y and accept it. You can read the whole license agreement if you want, but here I will accept them one by one. Okay, so the all license has been accepted. So now run the flutter doctor command again and see the configuration. Okay, so now our all the configurations for the Android has been set up. So the next part, which is the third and the last part, is to install the VS Code or Visual Studio Code. So I personally prefer the VS Code for the development for Flutter because it's lightweight and not take too much computation power for indexing and other thing. You can also do the development with the Android Studio, but in my case I will prefer and use VS Code. So now we will set up the VS Code. So here I will go to this link. This link is also given in the description, and paste it here and download this from here. But in my case I have already downloaded it, so I will click on cancel and go to my tools and install it. Right click on it and open it. So after opening this, so here is the agreement, so I will accept it and click next. So I will install this at the default location and next and next install. So the installation process have been started. Okay, so now launch the Visual Studio Code. Here I have already opened the project before that, so I will close it. Now here we have the Visual Studio at the here. So in the Visual Studio for Flutter development we need two extensions, and here are the extension IDs. So you can also get this from the video description below. So I will copy this extension, which is for Dart, paste it here, and here is the Dart extension, so install this. And the second extension is the for Flutter, so Control C and Control V, search. This is the Flutter extension, so I will also need to install this. So the installation process is in progress. Okay, so both these extensions have been installed. So the next part is I will create the sample project of the Flutter and run it. So for that I will go back to C partition parent and cd Flutter and write Flutter create first demo. I will make it to project. Okay, so now I will open this project in the VS Code. So click on File, Open Folder, and go to the position where I have created the project in the Flutter projects, and first demo2 project, select folder, so now I will Yes, I have trust this as a author. Now I will open the pubspec.yaml file, and here you will see the download button that download all the required packages which are needed for this project. Okay, so the our actually it's analyzing our package has been downloaded. So the next thing is I will go to the lib main.dart, and here you will see the play button. So I will click on this arrow down button and run without debugging. But before that I will actually need to connect my Android phone. So we have already done the physical device mode, developer mode. We have on this, and now I have connect my physical phone with my PC. Okay, so my phone has been connected, and as you can see here in the VS Code, this physical device has been shown here. So I will select this device and click on run without debugging. So now the whole thing has been set up. Now it's installing the build APK on our phone. Okay, so now as you can see here, our app has been successfully set up on and successfully running on our physical phone. So this is it. This is how you can set up the development environment for Flutter, and use with VS Code you can do the development like this. So I hope this video will be helpful for you. So this is it for today. So see you next time. Bye.